This podcast contains strong language. Listener discretion is advised. Let's Write a Movie, the podcast. Hello, and welcome to Let's Write a Movie. It's a podcast. It's a podcast about random ideas put into motion for a movie. The random ideas are picked by my co-host, Rowan. Say hello, Rowan.
Hello.
And I'm Paul. And Rowan is now going to pick those
Starting
random ideas.
with setup. The main character finds out he can do magic.
Oh, a magic man.
Conflict. A huge bar fight happens.
Okay.
Resolution. The characters that have been on a boat the whole movie finally see land. Wow.
What?
Okay. They're on a ferry to Amsterdam.
Okay. Yes, so...
Genre. Comedy.
Comedy.
I mean, they're all bloody comedies, aren't they?
Yeah.
To be honest.
This just seems like the movie Over... Is it Going Overboard? Starring Adam Sandler? His first movie? Did you ever see that?
No.
It's not good.
I'm not a big fan.
No?
Of him?
Of him?
His comedies. I like
His
his straight stuff.
I love his comedies, but as a person... Anyway.
I like...
So,
How does he find that? He finds out he can do magic. So I reckon he's on the ferry and something happens.
So he's
Maybe. I don't know. Go, Paul.
right. Magnus the Magnificent is booked on to do a cruise. He's going to be the magic show. You know, he's going to be the magician, the magic show. He's doing a magic show on the cruise. And so the movie starts off with he's performing, okay, and he's like, so Magnus the Magnificent, he goes on, he's doing his usual spiel, gets the cards out, pick a card, any card, which is quite awkward, you know, because it's a big cruise with hundreds of people watching him.
Yeah.
A lot of people can't hear the other person. It's a bit awkward, but anyway,
Well,
he's like, enough of this, I'm going to do my grand illusion. I'm going to turn one of you into a magician. I'm going to give you the power of magic. I'm not going to say who it is, but one of you will gain these magical powers. Watcha! Yes. That's all it takes.
That's all it takes.
And, you know, there's a bit of silence. You hear that, you know, a tumbleweed goes past.
Yeah.
It's sort of like, it's a bit awkward. And he's like, right. Yeah, so that probably worked. Anyway, pick a card. Any card. He's not, Magnus the Magnificent isn't that talented. He's a bit of a hack, you know?
Right, yeah.
But, you know, he carries on with his crappy little, you know, he puts a knife for himself.
Ooh.
That sort of stuff.
Is that Is that mad?
He
stabs him.
He you know, saws his assistant in half.
Oh, that's
stuff like that. Yeah, everyone's not that impressed. So, Tom, we've been using Tom a lot lately. Tom, played by you. He walks away. So he's been watching this magic hat the whole time.
So he didn't choose a specific person to...
No, it was just
random.
It was just random.
So Tom doesn't know.
One of you is going to become magic.
So Tom walks off.
So Tom walks off
and
thinking,
he really needs to go to the
and
toilet.
he's not happy. Yeah, he's on the way to toilet. He's not that happy about the magic show.
That was a bit rubbish.
And he turns to his wife.
That was rubbish, wasn't it? But then I go in and I go and have a wee.
Yeah.
And I can make my wee go like totally vertical. Like, so it comes out horizontal and then vertical, mid-air.
Yeah, okay.
what? And he gives us a shower. He's like, oh, bloody hell. Fuck me, what's going on here? And then he controls it.
Yeah.
And he goes that way. Oops. He goes that way. It's like a whirly. Woo!
Yeah.
Look at this.
This is
here,
fantastic.
Yvonne, come in here. No, it's the men's toilet. Yvonne, have a look at this.
Oh, okay, gosh. Wow, you're doing some magic
Look, watch
things with
this.
that
He does a
wee.
big whirly one. It goes right in her mouth. She's like, you dirty bastard, you fucker. She runs out. He's like, oh, this is mint. And then he puts it away.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna need a shower now. Like, but is that
Yeah.
magic? That's magic.
Am I the one that's been given
Is
the
it magic? And the guy next to him, who's in Urano, who's been watching.
He's like, oh, you're magic.
is that magic?
I think
Did
that.
you see that?
Do you think you're the one?
I reckon I got the touch.
I thought Magnuson was talking bollocks.
Wow.
Wow. Can you do anything else?
Hang on. How squeamish are you? Do you mind if I do a shit?
I'm not squeamish at all.
Sorry, this is disgusting, but can I do a shit?
In the urinal? Why not?
And so he takes his
Some
pants
poor
down,
fucker will clean it up.
and he goes like that,
Yeah.
but it comes out. But what comes out is like, you know, those balloons where you make like animals.
Yeah.
It's a balloon. Look at that. What do you want, mate? Tell me what you want. What type of animal do
Oh,
you
can I
want?
have an elephant? Oh.
It doesn't even have to do the twist.
Yeah.
It's like,
This is bloody magic.
oh, hang on. Whoop, hey, up. Oh, there you go. Hang on. I'll wash it in the sink for you. Put it in the dryer. I think that'll be alright for you, mate.
Oh, this is magic. Thank you. Oh.
Oh, I better put my pants on.
Oh, kiss my elephant.
You go.
He walks, that guy walks off.
So
And Tom's just thinking, wow, I've got magic powers. This is amazing. I'm going to show that Magnus Magnificent something and see if he's impressed. So he walks over to Magnus Magnificent. They're just having a cigarette.
Magnus,
Oh, what do you want?
got something to show you.
No autographs. Oh,
Pisses all over.
what the bloody hell?
Oh shit! Sorry, no, it was going vertical earlier. I swear. hang on, and he's just covered Magnuson in piss. And then Magnuson's got a couple of like of his entourage.
He's like, what the bloody hell is that?
And they launch into me.
Yeah.
Bar fight.
Mm.
So the bar fight
Yeah.
erupts.
So a bar fight
And,
erupts, yeah.
and I've got my kecks down here. And everyone's covered in wee. And I'm like getting the shit beaten out of me. I'm like, I swear the toilet, I could make it go vertical, honest. Hang on. So he pulls his pants down. Look, I can do this one.
It just does
And he
shit.
just- He just does a shit on the floor. And then they really just beat the shit out of him.
Yeah.
And he's just on the floor going, oh, please. Oh, wait, man. Honestly, I can make balloons. Come on, me more. Oh, look, I'll try again. Shit's everywhere. And Yvonne's like, what's he called? What's my name?
Tom.
Tom, what are you doing, Tom? You're ruining our holiday. Tom, what's going on? And then, so they finally see land.
So anyway, the
Sorry, go on.
The cruise is over.
You finish it.
Yeah. So there's a bit of outrage on the cruise. The whole bar club area is just covered in shit and piss because Tom is clearly lost his mind. we can easily say.
Well, it looks like it.
Magnus the Magnificent is outraged. He's covered in shit and piss. He was just trying to have a cigarette,
Yeah.
chill out after the show. But anyway, luckily this is a short cruise. It's just from one port in England to the other.
Wow, okay.
They're really there for the magic show.
Right.
Magic on the Sea. That's what
Magic
the show
on
was
the
called. And yeah, so the cruise comes back in. It's an evacuation. They need to clean up that mess. and they see land.
And then they depart.
And then they depart, and
so Tom's departing on a stretcher.
Tom departs on a stretcher
with a Von.
with a Von next to him,
going on at him.
God,
you've ruined this.
You've ruined this.
Idiot, you dirty bloody idiot.
Actually, well, no, it was I beg pardon. It was a cruise to Amsterdam from London. Okay. But they've had to turn it round.
Right.
You know, it's supposed to be a 1 day nice little cruise, but they've had to turn it round because there's just shit and piss everywhere. Yeah. And so it gets carried out on a stretcher. All the Magnus comes off. He's still smoking, but just covered head to toe in shit.
And the ambulance men.
Yeah, and the ambulance
turn to him, and the Von fills him what he did.
Mm.
Oh well, okay. It sounds like you need to go to the red light district. And then it ends.
Yeah.
They all that stuff. And it has to be called Magic on the Sea. Please.
Yeah.
I love that.
Magic on the Sea.
That was just magic. Yeah. Magic on the Sea.
I did have a few ideas in mind.
Go on,
I was going for like a Magic Mike Phil. I was going to go with Magic Cock. But Magic on the Sea sounds
Magic on the Sea.
Magic on the Sea.
Just gives you this idea of something, and then you watch the movie and it's not. I like that.
I mean, really, what happened there was magic.
Yeah, I mean, it's
in comedy,
movie magic.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of toilet humour there.
Very much.
Yeah. Okay, so Magic on the Sea is good. I like that. Who's it starring?
So, Tom. There's a lot of Toms going around.
It's a Tom heavy session.
Tom.
Played by
Ian, the guy does. I always have him probably because he's my favourite actor. But the guy who plays Ian Beale in EastEnders.
Should we have a full EastEnders cast?
Yes, please.
Okay, because it seems like one of those sort of low budget.
So Ian Beale. I don't know what his name is.
I think Tom. He's legally called Ian Beale.
Right. So who's his wife? Someone from EastEnders. Who's a good actor? Who?
The one that says Ricky.
Bianca.
Right,
yeah, beautiful.
Yeah.
I know her name, Patsy Palmer.
Patsy Palmer. Oh, there you go. I think Magnus the Magnificent has to be Dean Gaffney.
Oh, we need someone with a bit more gravitas. I mean, Frank Butcher.
No,
Frank.
no, Frank Butcher, to be fair.
He can command the stage.
No, what about the bigger guy? The one that was in all the Ricky Gervais stuff.
Barry
from EastEnders.
He's Magnus. Okay, yeah. Yeah.
For one extra. Okay, so Barry from EastEnders. Which again he is legally known as.
And then the ambulance.
His name is Sean Williamson.
That's right.
Yeah. How do we know so many EastEnders character names?
Growing up on it.
Okay. It's a shame we don't know Ian Beale's actual name.
No, what's he called?
I wouldn't even know where to start. No.
And then you got the ambulance drivers, the two Dutch blokes. Crack the joke. Could that be Phil and Grant?
Phil and Grant, yeah.
Putting on a Dutch accent.
Yeah.
They look a bit Dutch. Well, Phil
they do
Dutch.
Look, yeah. Well,
got that red.
Yeah. So Phil and Grant Mitchell, Ross Kemp and I don't know. Yeah, Sean.
Steve McFadden.
Yeah. Jesus.
Just
pulling names out. Going deep in the memory bank here.
Magic on the Sea.
Magic on the Sea.
Well, there we go.
Yeah.
That's all the cast. That's the title.
And that's the movie. Magic on the Sea. I hope you enjoyed it. And we'll see you in the next one.
Cheers.
Bye. Thanks for listening or watching. Check us out on our socials. We are LWAM Podcast on Instagram and TikTok, and Let's Write a Movie Podcast on Facebook. That's LWAM Podcast. Cheers.